In this episode, we're talking about brands that don't pay, business cards, and following up. Hi guys, I'm Brittany from Not Another Blonde, and you're watching Blog with Brit, where I answer all your blogging and business questions. We actually might be having a name change. I don't know if I want to keep hashtag blog with Brit or hashtag biz with Brit, because we do discuss a lot of things that are related to just business in general and that are applicable to people in industries other than blogging. So I kinda am feeling biz with Brit, but maybe blog with Brit. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I keep blog with Brit or should we change the name to biz with Brit? Tell me in the comments. The first question is, what do you do in a situation where a well-known brand has reached out but won't offer monetary compensation in exchange for a write-up? The answer to this question is it really depends. It depends where you are in your blogging career. It depends what relationship you have with this brand. It depends what type of relationship you want to have with this brand. And it depends on whether or not you are willing and or able to work on an exchange basis with this brand. Usually, especially if you are starting out in the blogging industry, you will do a lot for free. You're going to work for free. You kind of have to pay your dues, and you're, the new kid on the block, so you have to really prove your worth to brands, and kind of the way to do that is through like a test run or a trial run on an exchange basis. So let's say a bathing suit company reaches out, they want you to do an Instagram post, and in exchange they'll give you one bathing suit. I think that's pretty fair, especially if you're a new blogger. That's really fair because you're getting product. Maybe you need some bathing suits, maybe you have an upcoming trip, so now you have a new bathing suit, and you are also showing the brand what type of work you can do and what you are capable of, and later down the line, you can then go back to this brand and pitch to them, hey, I did this collaboration for you. These were all the images from the collaboration. Here are the stats on Instagram or my Instagram insights from this post that I did for you. And once you kind of give all that data and all that information to the brand, they will or should strongly consider working with you, as long as it's quality and you met guidelines and timelines and all that stuff. But for the most part, doing work for free is inevitable in this industry, and kind of in any industry. I mean, if you talk to any established person, they will tell you that they have worked for free at some point in their career. I mean, for me, I've been doing this for 8 years. Crazy, I know. But I still do things for free if I really love the brand, or if I care about the mission, if I'm really looking to establish a long-term working relationship with this brand, I will definitely do things for free, and you should too. And even macro bloggers and super established bloggers, when they started out, they did things for free too. And sometimes they wouldn't even do it on an exchange basis. Like, I went to a panel with Danielle Bernstein from We Were What, and she said that when she started out in her career, she didn't even she wouldn't even get gifts. She would just ask to borrow things. So the fact that you're even getting a gift from a brand or doing something on an exchange basis is really cool, especially in the beginning stages of your career. The next question is, what are your thoughts on business cards? If you asked me this a year ago, I would have been like, no way, do not waste your time, don't waste your money, business cards are a waste. But I have had a change of heart, and I think that business cards there is some value in having business cards. They are more convenient than pulling out your cell phone and exchanging Instagram information or getting an email or a phone number. Like, it's too much to be like, oh, follow me on Instagram. It's just too much. So if you're in a quick exchange with someone, here's my business card, here's your business card, great, okay, talk to you later. Do I think that people will keep your business card forever? And is it like an investment that they're gonna like frame on the wall and put it in their Rolodex? No. Like, do you guys even know what a Rolodex is anymore? Like, probably not. So if you're going to invest all this time in a business card that's really expensive and beautiful and high quality, like, I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, having high quality, if you can do that, invest in a good business card, by all means do it. But if you're kind of trying to be like on a budget with a business card, then just, you know, find whatever, just take whatever business card. It doesn't have to be super crazy quality, because odds are the person's going to throw it out like the next day. So what I do is I will collect business cards, and I don't have any business cards personally, but I will collect business cards. I'll put them into a spreadsheet on Excel or Google Docs or whatever, and then I'll toss the business cards. So they do serve a purpose in that sense. And something else that is really unique, a unique way to utilize your business cards, are to drop them at places, public places. So if you go to a dentist all the time, if you have one particular dentist that you see, you know, every 3 to 6 months, see if you can drop your business cards there. It's free PR, and people, you know, that's a high traffic area, so people will be in and out and seeing your business there, and maybe they'll take a card. So anything you can do to kind of, for exposure, to get your name out there, I would absolutely do. You can maybe put a business card in the bathroom at a bar or a restaurant, or, you know, at a spa, at a nail salon, at your doctor's office. Like, there are so many places where you can put business cards, and I just think that's really cool and kind of old school and not something that people think to do today. So you could be kind of an old school pioneer in a sense, and just kind of rehash that tradition of leaving business cards in public places. The next question is, how do you follow up with brands after sending them a media kit? What I personally do to follow up with a brand after sending my media kit, or just sending that initial email in general, is I have a brand collab spreadsheet that I actually give out for free to you guys, so you can download it. I'll put the link in the description of this video. But I use my brand collab spreadsheet, and I will keep track of every single brand, when I initially reached out to them, if I need to follow up, and then I will there's actually a column in the spreadsheet where I change out the dates. So if I initially reached out to them January 1st, then maybe I'll do a follow-up in 2 weeks from then. And that's kind of how you follow up in terms of just timeline-wise. But in terms of following up, as in what to say to them and how to initiate that conversation, like what kind of a script you need to use to follow up with a brand, I would make the subject of your email something like touching base, checking in, did you get my note? Something that kind of makes it seem like you already have a relationship established. So once you have that subject line, you can just send a quick note in the email saying, hey, so-and-so, I just wanted to circle back and see if you received my email last week about, or 2 weeks ago, or last month, whatever, about a potential collaboration for March. Let me know your thoughts. Would love to connect. Best, you know, so-and-so. So just, you know, a quick follow-up. I mean, follow-ups are good because brands, what a lot of people don't understand is that brands are just as busy as you are, if not more so. They are not just dealing with one person. They're dealing with hundreds of thousands of influencer inquiries a day. So you really do need to kind of follow up and stay on their radar. And even like, if you don't want to send a follow-up email, doing something that's kind of like flirting. I love to like flirt with the brands. It's just a fun way to kind of stay on their radar and be top of mind for them, is if you interact with them on social media or engage with them on social media. You can also slide in their DMs. Some people, however, don't prefer that you bombard them on Instagram and sliding in the DMs. So maybe a more professional approach would be email, but if you feel that you have that friendly rapport with a brand or someone who works for a brand, then definitely slide in their DMs and be like, hey, so-and-so, you know, did you get my email? I sent you an email. I know you're swamped. I know it's fashion week. I know it's summertime, blah, blah, blah. Like, did you get my email? You can even throw something in like, I loved the pictures from your trip to Italy. They looked really beautiful. I've always wanted to go to Positano, and then kind of go in for, hey, did you get my email? So kind of making that personal connection, showing them that you are watching what they're doing and following along on their journey, just helps them to be like, oh, this is great. So she's not just wanting something, she actually cares about my life and is watching what I'm doing. That's really cool. I like that. So then you will be top of mind for that person, or just, you know, you will remind that person to check their email, whatever, and they'll be more likely to respond quickly to you, have you be a first choice in a paid collaboration, whatever. Like, it's just to maintain that relationship, to stay in touch with people at a brand, whether it's a person from a brand or the actual brand itself, it's always a positive thing. It will never be a negative thing. You can never be in their face. Well, I don't want to say that, but you can never be too engaging, if that makes sense. Of course, right when I was in the middle of an answer to a question, my camera died. So note to self, for all you little vloggers out there, make sure all of your stuff is charged, you are ready to go, you are prepared. Otherwise you will wait around 3 hours and then the sun goes down and messes up your whole lighting situation when you're filming a video. Anyway, if you have any questions for me that you would like to see answered on Blog with Brit, leave them in the comments below. I will answer them and I'll give you a shout out. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the Not Another Blonde channel. I post videos every Wednesday.